So let's continue. Yes. That's what I'm doing today. Yeah, okay, so last time we finished the second trial. Fuck that second trial. But sure, we're moving on. We have to move on at some point. Okay, so let's see what's going on with our friends here. Is there somebody to talk to? Like right next to me, maybe? Okay, so last time Hajime was worried about Fuyuhiko. Is anyone here I can Sonia, hi. How are you doing, Sonia? Good morning, Sonia. Ah, Hajime! Get back! Who do you think I am?
I am sorry.
That wasn't intentional. It is okay. Please be your usual self. Oh. Is that like a princess reaction? Just natural, instinctive? Yeah. That was close. I was really going to kneel before her. I am terribly sorry. I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I could not sleep at all. That must be why my face looks so terrible. I was just embarrassed to be seen like this.
I am ashamed.
I should go and wash my face and come back one more time. Now then, ta-ta! She looked like she normally does, but just as I thought, Sonia and I were worried about the same thing. Is Fuyuhiko really okay? I mean, I guess that like all the assholery that Fuyuhiko had going on for him kind of disappeared the moment that he really could have killed everybody to get out and he chose not to. So that was a nice moment from him. That was very nice. Alright. What's in here? Jackie, my girl, gamer girl, gamer girl. Good morning, Jackie.
Hey.
Yeah, good morning. You're up earlier than usual. Yeah, I couldn't really stay put and do nothing. I see. Gaming as usual. No, I have the slight feeling she's deliberately concentrating on her game. Like she's trying to keep her sadness from showing by being completely focused on gaming. Or is it just me? I mean, that's what gaming is. You game in order to run away from your life. It's the gamer life. Alright. Who's in the restaurant? Somebody should be here. Oh, it's you. Hajime, you're already here! Hyoko, you're the only one here. What are you acting so anxious about? I'm not acting anxious. I just happened to be awake by coincidence, so I just came here early. Okay, no, I just remember. She did something here last time. It probably wasn't nothing like super serious, but we did see like a scene of her coming in here. Or like night. I see. This girl, there's something strange. She's trying to pull some kind of dirty trick again. Is that a fucking demon shrine? Hyoko? What the fuck? She actually made a demon shrine! A panel has been propped up. It's giving off dreadful, unsettling vibes. It sure is. There's a bunch of photos pasted all over it. Didn't my hero take these photos? But what's with all this terrifying ambience? Hyoko! Whoa! What's this? What an adorable decoration! I don't know who did it, but they must have spent so much time and effort doing their best to make it. Mahiru's gonna be happy. Girl, she's dead. Are you talking about her spirit, or is it just in full denial? I don't know who did this, but we should be grateful to them, right? Hey, Hyoko, did you... good morning. It's sorry to run into you too here. What are you looking at? Hi, I'm here. Hi, Marksy, how are you doing? Okay, first things first. Do you catch up on what happened last stream? Because this is past second trial. I don't want to press any buttons. Now that you're here. Because Jesus. We just finished the second trial. And shit went down in that second trial. Because I know I did not, sorry. Okay, then the next question is, Do you mind being spoiled in what happened? Because there is zero... Hi, for this is how you doing. There is zero chance that you're not gonna get spoiled in what happened in the second trial if you didn't watch it. Do you mind? Because if you do, you should get out. I'm sorry. You can stay if you want, but it's at your own risk. Well, I don't care about spoilers, that's alright. Okay then. Then, if you don't care. Anyway. Huh. Yeah! What are these terrifying photos? Oh yeah. I expected that reaction. That's not Hajime saying that, that's me saying that to you. I expected that reaction. It was way more convoluted than you would think though. That trial was actually pretty good. So I would advise watching it at some point. Either on my videos or in someone else's, but you should watch it. It was a very interesting trial. Anyway. Yo, what happened? I was thinking of shit and I heard someone screaming. What's up? What's up? Is it a brawl? Well, everybody's just here to fight, isn't it? Also, Hiyoko just made a demon shrine right to the left. You can see it there. She just made a demon shrine overnight. Don't worry, I'll check it out later. That's fine. It's a straight up demon shrine. I just walk into it and it's there. Yo, what's all this ruckus in the morning? This is bad. Please take a look at these photos. Photos? Whoa, what the hell?
Hey.
Look at how ominous crap is this? Is this like some kind of use for sorcery? Chapter 3 is a weird one. Oh boy. I like weird. That certainly is. It's a straight up demon shrine. Hiyoko snuck in here during night, made a demon shrine and hung up all Mahiru's photos. This is clearly an insult against Mahiru. I don't know how the hell they describe, but they've got a lot of nerve. This is too much to actually treat Mahiru's photos like this. She did it, but she's not admitting it. Like, I just confronted her about it, and she was like, I don't know who did it, but that's dope. Everyone, I understand how you guys feel, but it's probably... Good morning, everyone.
Good nom-nom-nomming.
Good mongrel! What's with those nasty photos? They're giving off this crazy ominous aura. There's no excuse. This is too terrible. How could someone be capable of such a heartless trick? No, seriously, it's just... I know, right? Seriously, it's just the worst. Jeez, I wonder who the hell did it. Oh, this fucking bit. Is she gonna pin this on Hajime? You're right. There's no way Mahiru will be happy with this. She wouldn't just be unhappy. I'm sure she'll be so angry she'll cry tears of blood. She's dead, guys. Man, who the hell did this? No, we'll have to search for the criminal later. In the meantime... Fire! Start the fire! We all have a grand bonfire so Mahiru can reach Nirvana! Okay, then. Can we give her like a Viking funeral? Well, we don't know where her body is. Oh, that's a good question. So if the bodies are missing, then does that mean that there's a morgue like in the first game? Like hidden somewhere? Seriously, this is... You can't. Someone took the time to make this memorial so we can mourn for Mahiru. You can't burn it. Mourn Mahiru?
What the heck?
You sure it's not the other way around? I'm pretty sure whoever made this is totally disrespecting Mahiru. I mean, I think they're trying to, like, mourn her in their own demon shrine way. I know it's not, like, legitimately a demon shrine, but it sure as hell looked like one.
You think so?
Really? I think it's just a little clumsy. Why don't you take a closer look at the intent instead of focusing on appearances? There are flowers, there are candles. Despite their clumsiness, I'm sure whoever made this probably did their very best. If you look at it carefully, then you feel like you can sense their feelings. Mahiru's not alone. She'll be with us now and forever. This was probably made with those feelings. Chiaki is awesome. Chiaki is actually very awesome, intuitive, and observant. she's just completely misses social cues, which I love. So I definitely think, yep, it's a nice decoration.
I see.
After hearing you say that, I'm starting to feel like the same thing. You sure are simple-minded. Said Kazuichi Soda, you are simple-minded. Yeah, I don't really want to burn it.
It cannot be.
What's the person who made this? My hero was really nice. She politely taught me how to tie my kimono. Oh, she taught you. You don't need someone else now. You don't need to make any new friends. You can just do it on your own now. She was really good at taking care of others. My hero's probably lonely by herself, so I wanted to tell her that she's not alone, even if she's in heaven. Oh, Yoko, you. That's a good crying sprite. I like that. By the way, someone told me in YouTube comments that Nekomaru's design is taken from Jotaro from JoJo Part 3, which I can see. You can, but like it's just a Gakuran, but the chains and everything, I suppose. I did want to make it look better, but unless I'm dancing, I'm so clumsy. Whatever I do, I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I spoke out of turn without considering your feelings at all. Sorry, Hyoko. I'm sorry.
Well,
How should I put this? It looks like we misunderstood. How did Hyoko get a skull anyway? Yeah, how did she get like 3 like wild beast skulls? It's not like there are animals in this fucking island. Well, no, there is the fucking, yeah, there are. Okay, so she just went in and killed like a cow, and then she she just killed an animal overnight, fucking dried the skulls, and just set up a shrine. Now that I take a closer look, it looks like you put a lot of thought into the decorations. So let's keep dissing around until we get off this island. No, it should come with us when we get off this island too. It would be a waste to leave behind such wonderful photos. You can just move the photos. We can make another shrine later. So we're not gonna burn it? Of course not. We would never burn it. Weren't you the one who started shouting that? But that was before I knew that it had sentimental value. I would never tamper with that. Yeah. Fine then, I'll forgive you all, except Mikan, of course. Oh my god, why are you like this, girl? That's what it was. Whatever makes you sleep better at night. Why are you so strict with me?
I see.
Man, it's so unexpected. I really can't imagine Hyoko being so diligent and earnest about something. Who cares about that? Hyoko has a very kind heart. Oh, come on, it's not like that. Stop! You don't have to be embarrassed. Stop, don't tease me! Oh, Hyoko's so everyone's teasing her. She's just gonna snap and kill someone. Hyoko's so adorable when she's embarrassed. Shut the fuck up, you big-faced troll! There we go. That's the Hyoko we all know and love. Why only me? Because it's Mikan. At any rate, I hope this is finally settled now. It's very like you guys to settle things like this. Really? If it's like we made such a huge fuss about it and finally settled things, that's just like you guys.
Well,
Little by little, we're trying to understand and find the good in each other. Did Chiaki always have like pink cheeks? Did she always have those? And I just didn't pay too much attention to them. It's very subtle, but they're there. That's the reason why we can move forward without feeling despair towards our situation.
yep.
Yeah, you guys are all splendid. Oh, that's nice. Splendid, huh? By the way, I removed the noise that my screenshot button makes on Steam, so now I'm gonna take a lot of screenshots and you guys are never gonna know. Wait, did the troll ever say why Akane was covered in blood? Yeah, because she fought with Nekomaru. That was true. So it was what I said. Someone just went, wait, she was covered in blood. Yo, Nekomaru, do you fight her? Yeah, okay. And that was the end of that. It was as easy as that.
This body is uncool.
I have arrived. Apologies for the wait. What the? What is this object that is releasing such a foul aura? Malice clings to Mahiro even after her death. Will be sucked in if we look directly at it. Wow, this is a very hopeless object. It doesn't belong in a hopeful place like this at all. It's absolutely brimming with malice. Okay, why aren't you tied up? Like, we should have just get to do that instantly as soon as we came back. Let's just hurry up and destroy it. I can't stand to look at it for even one more sec. Shut up. It has sentimental value. Stand aside. I shall shatter this barbaric, blasphemous, false idol to pieces. Did they do it? No, that's those doors here. Do you think we're still splendid? Looks like it's gonna take a little more time. Or we can tell them. The scene unfolding in front of me was so embarrassing all I could do was sigh. But at least it was a peaceful scene. I suppose they didn't destroy it, we calmed them down. However, we didn't realize just how short-lived this peace would be. We had like no free time, someone instantly dies. Even though we were finally bonding, a situation was brewing like a huge fracture running between us all. And that would be the trigger for a truly horrible and atrocious incident, oh boy. Not just for me, but for every single one of us. We just hadn't realized it yet. What are we doing? Chapter 3. Tribe by the Ocean Scent. Okay. That is the cinema. I just saw a cinema in the background and some movies featuring Monokuma. Phew, I'm stuffed. I can't eat another damn bite. Man, you sure do eat a lot. Don't you ever worry about, like, choking?
Yo.
I never get worried. You done? Wait, what about for you? Oh, but yeah, by the way. Okay, I have to spoil you into what actually we discovered during the second trial in order to understand what the fuck is happening with Fuyuhiko. So, Peko is the personal bodyguard of Fuyuhiko because she was picked up as an orphan by the Kusuruyo clan and she grew to be Fuyuhiko's sword and personal guard and protection. Fuyuhiko never wanted that, he just wanted her to be a normal friend or a close person to hang around with. But Peko just wanted to be a tool and she considered herself a tool. And in fact, she killed Mahiro because she thought that she was protecting Fuyuhiko. I mean, she thought that Fuyuhiko would maybe kill Mahiro, so then she killed her instead, and then decided, okay, so if someone has to kill someone and probably die, it's gonna be me. And then even in the trial, she tried to pretend that Fuyuhiko used her as a tool, so then she would be considered a tool and Fuyuhiko the killer, and since we picked Peko and not Fuyuhiko as the killer, then we would be wrong, we would all die, and Fuyuhiko would get out. It didn't work because she's actually the killer, because she committed a murder of her own volition. And so Fuyuhiko, first of all, Fuyuhiko didn't want that to happen. And in fact, Fuyuhiko had like a chance to like essentially just say, okay, yeah, I thought about it, I wanted to do it, and kill everybody and get out, and he didn't take it. In fact, he just cried like a bitch over Peko, and then Peko started crying, and he has this whole emotional bit. And then we had the cutscene where Peko dies, and she died fighting like 1,000 Monokumas in a sword fight, and Fuyuhiko trying to intervene, and he got sliced by a sword too, and then he was super injured, and we thought he died, but he didn't, and now he's in like urgent care. So Fuyuhiko's super injured right now. You done? Wait, what about Fuyuhiko? Is he really alright? I was so concerned I could not sleep at all last night. Plus, if his fate is in Monokuma's paws, I'm even more concerned. I didn't know people could intervene with execution. I mean, he didn't like intervene, he like walked into the sword fight and he got hit. Like he just walked into the big ass fight that was happening and he got hit, and then Peko like died like clutching him. And we thought both of them died, but Fuyuhiko's actually alive. And Monokuma was like, alright, I'll save him. And then came in with like Monokuma ambulance and took him away. It was sad. It was super sad. In fact, like, okay, just so you know where we're at. This is the tier list as it stands after last trial. Don't worry, Dr. Killgood will take care of Fuyuhiko. Oh yeah, Monokuma referred to himself as Dr. Killgood. That was really fun. This is the tier list as it stands right now. I made a couple movements. But yes, Fuyuhiko climbed up from the bottom. I decided Mahiru will climb up one. I decided also that Nekomaru would be going to take in a shit tier because I feel like he deserved to be in his own tier list. So did Kazuichi. He's the simp over like everything, so that's his tier, his simp tier. Hiyoko sucks, and I decided to bring down the chef again. I forgot his name. I don't give a fuck. He was a pervert, so he goes to the just suck tier. And I moved Byakuya one because I thought he was even like better, like looking back at it. Nekomaru and Kazuichi just in their own tiers. Yeah, I mean, I give people their own tiers sometimes. Alright, so that's the current tier list as it stands right now. We moved Fuyuhiko a little bit. If I could only have tended to his wounds somehow. I wish I wasn't so useless. Well, I don't think you guys should worry about it. Don't you just forget everything that happens when you eat?
Alright!
Now that we got a belly full of food, I'm all set. Let's fight!
I'll show you my serious side.
Alright. Leave the rest to me. I'll question Monokuma and avenge Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
Avenge? He's not even dead. What vengeance? She just want to test your skill. Well, yeah. She flat out admitted it.
Hello.
Okay, everyone. Can I have your attention, please? Oh, it's you, Monomi. What do you want?
Jeez.
Man, the fun mood's over now thanks to you. Did I just ruin the mood? Jeez, don't treat me so harshly. I did my very best today, too. Whoa, who the hell are you? We're talking about something important, so go away. Who the hell are... Girl, where have you been for the past, like, 2 weeks? Just fucking looks at Monomi. Whoa, what's that? Just like for the first time ever. She looks at Hajime and goes like, yo, who are you? Did you just come here? Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, no, I definitely don't want to be treated like an outsider. Just what do you want? What do you mean by I did my very best? You fought a beast and you unlocked an island, right? She only cares about fighting and eating. And eating. Don't forget about fucking eating, bro. You finally asked me. Well, once again, I've defeated another Mono Beast. How do you like me now? I worked so hard, didn't I? If you defeated a Mono Beast, that means... That's right. You are now able to visit yet another island. So let's all live happily ever after with each other this time, okay? No more getting tracked by Monokuma. No more thinking about leaving this island. Let's all live together peacefully as best friends. A new island, huh? Maybe no, we'll finally find it. A way to get off this island and go home. No, that's the only thing we have. That's our one and only hope. Are you guys thinking about leaving the island, even though I just said not to?
Do you have a minute?
More importantly, Monomi, what happened to Fuyuhiko? Fuyuhiko? You see, I don't really know.
I won't be fooled.
Miss Sonia, can you see that it's a waste of time asking her? In the end, she's just Monokuma's ally. You're also part of that mysterious World Ender organization, aren't you?
Hey.
That's the organization that brought us to this island, right? Since you're the one who brought her to this island, that's gotta be it. Hey, I don't know if you're a rabbit or a pig, but just what are you planning? This is a great opportunity. It's time for you finally fill us in. Just starts beating the shit out of her. This fucking blushy. What a dilemma, but that's the one thing I can't say.
Bye-bye.
Would you man.
Hold on a sec.
She ran away again. She's always like this when things get inconvenient for her. Oh well, who cares about Monomi? More importantly, she mentioned a new island. What should we do?
However,
I do not think we should be exploring when Fuyuhiko is in danger. But we must move forward, no matter what despair stands in our way. But like for real, they treat Usami too harsh. It's kinda obvious she does not like Monokuma. We don't know enough about Usami in order to be sure of that. I will say that, because I can see a twist of like Monokuma at the end being like, I was controlling both, dumbass. Like, I was clearly like using her as like to prove that this is the bad one and this is the good one, but at the end of the day, both are bad. Because that would be a smart trick. But I am not sure that that's the truth. I'm not saying that that's the truth. I'm just saying that it's a possibility. That's what hope should be. What hope? You always say that just before you lead us all into a trap.
There's something wrong with
Jeez, you seriously just as annoying as Monokuma.
hey,
I'm also worried about Fuyuhiko, but is it really okay if we just stay here and do nothing? Isn't it better if we do what we can? What we can, huh? She's right. Let's try to find a way off this island before he comes back.
you are right.
You are right. Fuyuhiko would not recover any faster if we just stand around and do nothing. Agree with me, Sonia.
All right.
Then it's decided. Let's explore and search for a new hope. That's the fourth Star Wars film. Well, the first one, if we're talking order of release, but the fourth one chronologically. It's also Empire Strikes Back is probably the best one. Yeah. Anyway, also I decided last stream that every time Nagito just starts talking about hope, I'm just gonna start making jokes of like, he refers to everything as like hope. So now I'm gonna be like, oh man, I could really go for a Pepsi. That's my hope right now. I'm just gonna use hope in my everyday vocabulary until it makes no sense. Sort of like what he's doing.
Wait.
Wouldn't it be faster to just beat up the rest of the Monobis and search for this island in one go? You think you can take down a mech girl? If you can, I would love that. I would love to see it. But I'm not sure if you can.
Leave it to me.
If that strange looking rabbit can defeat one, it should be easy for us too. Hey, don't think about doing anything reckless. Anyway, let's begin. Let's open the way to a hope-filled future with our very own hands. That's hope. Yeah, man. After all that, I feel like we're doing exactly what Nagito wants us to do. In order to prepare for exploring the new island, we left the restaurant. Okay. I'll save up. Why not? Oh, how's my Digimon doing? Okay. Normal. Save. There's a song in the karaoke for Yakuza Kiwami 2 that I've been playing called Pride from Despair, and it was like an entire song about despair, like exactly the word despair, setsubo in Japanese, and I sent it to a friend and I was like, isn't this like the most Danganronpa song ever? And my friend was like, oh yeah, like the word setsubo and kivo are gonna lose complete meaning after you play Danganronpa. And do you check the Cottage of the Dead? Oh yeah, I should do that. Boob Noodle? Is that his nickname? That's good. Boob Noodle. I'm gonna check the Cottage of the Dead. Okay, so where... down there, right? Yeah. Peko, you weren't a tool at all, but you didn't realize it until it was too late. Oh, that's sad. Like, Peko didn't think herself as a person. And that's what sucks the most. Judging someone for their crimes, no one has the right to do that. That's exactly it, Mahiro. The killings, the glass trial, it's all so messed up. It is. And like, the reason why that went the way it did is because Mahiro saw the photos and then she like asked, she was gonna ask Fuyuhiko, well, okay, no, they were gonna ask each other about it, but then Mahiro was like, Did you kill girl E fucking Sato, whatever it was? You have no right to decide who lives and who dies or whatever. And that's when it went sour. And then Peko killed her. Okay, where are we going? New Islands, yes. No. Island 5, 4, 3. Manami was right. The Monovista that was blocking this bridge is gone. Then if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear or nervousness I felt. Like, he deliberately didn't want to use the word despair. He just said nervousness and fear. I crossed the bridge that led to a new island. I wonder how many questions without answer we're gonna get this time. Wait, what the?
The third island. The ambiance is completely different compared to the previous islands.
That says Titty Typhoon. I'm sorry. Titty Typhoon? I want to get in there. I want to see what that is about. Oh, I'm getting in there. We're going to the Titty Typhoon. Also, the way this island looks, it looks like fucking... Oh, what play was it? It was a very Central American place. Is it like Mexico or something? Like a specific place with like a beach and everything that looks just like this. The residents and ruins are all in shambles. It barely looks like a resort. And not just that, there's definitely no sign of any people here either. Feels a little dangerous somehow. Might be better to proceed cautiously. Okay. Hospital. Okay. We have a hospital. Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I definitely don't want to be a patient here. Hajime! Holy sh... I'm sorry I scared you. But don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all. Boo! Did I catch? Anyway, the moment I have a heart attack, it definitely has something to do with need to be worried about. But this hospital is a little strange. I can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere. Yes, there's no one. We're like the last people left alive, probably. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island? I noticed all the medical supplies are still here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. That means I have to go check them, right? Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in a flash, so please don't hate me. Megan frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, huh? Oh, Gundam's here. Hi. Of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. He's just like bunked his head into a wall, and he got this like huge scar, and then he went to surgery, and that's it. That's my life story, by the way. I don't know if you can... Okay. I don't know if you can tell. Oh no, the lighting makes it... Oh, there you can see it. My forehead, there's this fucking thing right there. There's a scar right there. I literally, like, destroyed my head into a stone wall when I was, like, 4 years old. And I had to have that stitch with, like, no anesthesia. And, like, that memory is, like, the worst thing ever. Because I literally do not remember anything except, like, me, like, a hospital surgery bed, and someone fucking with my head, and screaming and pain. Like, nothing about the room is part of the memory. It's just dark. It's just a bed and me screaming in pain. Because that was so fucking fucked. Like, there was no anesthetics in the hospital at that point. How hard did you hit your forehead? Running at full speed against a stone wall, head first. Don't ask. It's a long... It actually isn't. It's pretty simple. We were playing tag, and I was dumb and like 5 years old. So that's the story. But running at full speed against a stone wall head first. Like, the best thing about that memory, the best part about it though, is that this was in kindergarten, by the way. Like, actually in kindergarten, during like recess. I ran headfirst into a stone wall. Learning how to face through walls gone wrong. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I hit my head, and like I remember hitting it and being like stunned, just like everything's vibrating, just like. Ugh. And then I remember my first instinct was like, okay, I'm gonna turn around and walk to like my teacher. And I was like, hey miss, and she wasn't looking at me, she was like talking to another like teacher in the playground. And I went to her and I was behind her and I was like, hey miss, is there something wrong? And I like pointed to my head and I remember clearly she was talking to this other person, and then she slowly turned to look at me because of course I was calling her, and I remember her face was like happy and chatty because she was talking to this other person. And as soon as she turned around and as soon as she saw me, like from her profile already, her face just completely distorted into like fear, and then she just started screaming. Just ah! She didn't even reply to me. She just looked at me and started screaming at the top of her lungs. And that was like the first time I ever saw like a grown-ass adult just start screaming and just have no answer to anything. And that was like the first time. And I remember when she did that, I was like, oh boy. And then I like touched my forehead and like my entire hand was red, just fully my entire hand. And it was like, it wasn't even like red paint over my hand. No, it was just fluid. Everything was just completely blood. And I remember looking at that and being like, oh boy, I'm dead. And then what happened afterwards is a little blank. I don't remember much of it, but I remember that moment. Boy. The mark of defeating the devil. I have said too much. Forget what you heard, for your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it. Alright. There's a Monokuma notice here. Bulletin. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. But there's no one on this island, so what was this notice written for? For you. Why can't I read it? Gundam is an interesting character. I like Gundam. He's fine. The patient room and consultation room are beyond this point, right? Well, it's fine to leave it to me, Con. And is that it? Can I take like water or something? Okay, maybe not. Leave. Okay, let's explore. Music venue, okay. I cannot believe it. This is called the Titty Typhoon. I literally cannot believe this. This is too much. Let's get into the Titty Typhoon. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. This building, with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights, it obviously looks suspicious. I can't say for sure there's no danger, so I should cautiously check what's inside. Wait, give me this. If there's nothing to do outside, just get me in. Is Ibuki in here? She should be. Yeah. Yahoo! What the? Yahoo! Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out. Cause this is a music venue, right? Yeah, looks like it. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help but feeling excited. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help but feeling excited. Did I just say that twice? Did I just say that twice? Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe. Not at all. I'm totally fine. Not at all. I'm totally fine. Did I just say that twice again? Did I say twice again? You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. Man, with the... never mind. This is just the beginning. Yahoo! I invite everyone to feel this wonderful feeling. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time I don't. Oh well, if you're really taking a liking to this music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me! Like, let me bite you! I'm tired, I should hurry up and go check another place. Sonia, what's up? Hello, Ibuki. What a splendid place, Hajime! This must be the fabled disco! Disco? This is not the 80s anymore. It is where hip youngsters wear feather fans and tight clothes as they dance to their go-go's and lambadas. This is absolutely 80s Japan, what she's describing. I play Yakuza 0. Feather fans and everything. I have no clue what Sonia's talking about. She's talking about 80s Japan from the bubble economy. Tequila! Staff only. What's this? Bottom lighting control panel. So this is the baton lighting's control panel. Apparently you can control the baton lighting with this. Okay. Stage. There's a stage. I'll probably never have a chance to be in the limelight. Living in the limelight, the universal dream for those who wish to see. It says staff only on the door. It's probably some sort of storage room. Might as well check inside. There's like Monokuma just waiting with a gun inside. You're not staff! Fucking shoots Hajime instantly. There's a lot of different instruments here, including a drum set and guitars. Oh shit, can we play? Can we make a band? Looks like there's a stage design too. Paint styles, lines, wallpaper, and curtains. I guess there's nothing special here we need right now. Yo. There's a fucking banjo? There's a banjo there? There's an ukulele? There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. You know what a fucking bass is? Hell yeah, we're gonna make a band. We can only hope. I'm gonna have to play the drums because Ibuki wants me to play fucking drums. I mean, drums are fine. Like, drums are like my second favorite. I never played an instrument before, by the way. I mean, I tried playing like an acoustic guitar, but that was it. Yeah, I've only played, yeah, that. But my favorite instruments to like listen to are bass and drums, so. There are two step ladders next to each other. They must be required for stage design. They might even be used for stuff like film projects. This room might have something to do with the next murder. Because there's a lot of dumb shit in here. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it would be easy to check how you look. Are these comic books? Stickers, okay. There's a lot of stickers in the banyos and the logo place here. Yeah, man, the cartoon sample for the first performing Hajime's in the piano. Man, this is the best instrument. Is that a motherfucking SpongeBob reference? There's like carpeting, wallpaper, even different paints. Probably stuff used for livening up the stage design or live performances. Okay, that's all we get. Like... I cannot believe this place is called the Titty Typhoon. This is a fantastic place. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Do you have something new to say, Ibuki? I never expected to find such a music venue. I can't help but feeling excited. Yahoo! Okay, we're good. Let's leave. Sadly, we can't drink tequila at the bar, but you know. Alright, Titty Typhoon. I can't believe it's called the fucking Titty Typhoon. Wait, what did I choose? What did I do? Okay, never mind. Motel, air conditioned. Let's go. We have air conditioning. Ah, damn it, it's Hiyoko. This is my building with a guest accommodations and a parking lot. This is supposed to be a motel, right? By the way, I talked to a friend of mine after I finished the second trial, and my friend was like, I was hoping, God, I was wishing, I was praying that Hiyoko was the culprit, because I didn't want to hear her anymore. I wanted her to fucking die, and I was like, yeah, same. I've seen them before in movies, but it's my first time actually seeing one in person. What if around that motel looks pretty unsanitary too. I'm pretty sure most, if not all of these students are under drinking age. Yeah, well, I mean, I would say yes, but okay, here's the thing. In the first game, there was like 2 years that all of them missed, and I'm not sure what age they were at the start. Because if they were 16 and then there was a 2-year time skip, then they were all 18. And also Hero was like 23. But I don't know if it applies to these kids, because I don't know how big was the time skip for them. Memory time skip. I mean, is there any law here though? It doesn't matter. It's still wrong if you know the law. True. It is uninhabited island. Who's gonna stop them? I mean, yeah, nobody can stop them. The same way nobody can stop them from killing each other. But it's just like Hajime's. Oh, you've been there? You never even seen my house. Oh, I didn't know you were here. You didn't stand out at all, so I didn't notice you. Anyway, this place is seriously run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers. This is a bit harsh, don't you think? Like, the real problem is capitalism, Hiyoko. But we gotta make sure we check it thoroughly. It's possible there might be clues here. If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing? You're probably too oblivious to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool and you may make him useful. What's that supposed to mean? And then she's gonna be like, nice! Go, Hajime! Go search that place for me. I kinda was checking out the inside after I gave her a little praise. She got really excited about it. A dumbass like her is pretty rage, so we gotta make sure she's treated well. I hope Hiyoko dies. If her rotten attitude is this extreme, I can really take it personally. Yeah, no. You shouldn't take anything she says personally, but she is a terrible person, so... It's a bunch of similar looking private rooms. The insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this would be perfect in a crime movie. If it's just to stay the night, the cottage is good enough. Can I meet up with Akane? Well, there's a truck. A rundown, rusted and rotting car someone abandoned. Maybe it'll start up. Hey, maybe it'll start up if I keep staring at it. Okay. Is that it? Is that all we get? I can't investigate the cactuses. Have you ever been to a motel? No, I have not. Okay, that's it for the motel. This looks like a place where I'll get shanked at. By the way, I have a question. Is this like post-apocalyptic Tokyo? Because of this place in particular. It reminds you of like a street with like a bunch of like places in it. There's a bunch of like destroyed, abandoned buildings, so this could theoretically take place in the future, and this entire like set of islands could be like, I don't know, the water level rose up because I don't know, fucking countries started nuking each other because of the spare movement or whatever, which is totally possible because that is a thing. And this is what's left of like an actual society, with just a set of islands. They really reference Electric Avenue. It's Electric Avenue at the place. Electric Avenue is a song by Eddie Grant. It's a street in Brixton, London. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I'm not from the UK. There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances at the back of a narrow alleyway. Are you insinuating that Tokyo is somehow on an uninhabited island? No, I'm saying that Japan became the uninhabited islands that we're living in right now. Like, I'm saying that like the water rose up to the level that this is all that's left. Like maybe what's like behind us is Mount Fuji. It just stopped being like cold and everything because of the climate change or whatever. Machine and other parts are cluttered together on display. Definitely seems fishy. But wait, with this many machines, we can probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Looks like it's best if we search around here. Laptop corner. Various desktops and laptops computers are arranged in a disorderly manner like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and rundown, they all look like they can still be used. I know, if we can connect from the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought that, I grabbed a random laptop and pulled it out of the pile, and it turned on. Shit. We got technology! I tried to see if we could connect to the internet. Fucking alter ego pops up. It's no use. It looks like it's not connecting. Well, there's no way it would be that easy, but just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed strange icons arranged on the desktop. Usami X-File. What is this? It's the collection of the entire run of the X-Files that Usami has. She just really likes that show. Without thinking, I clicked like strangely named icon. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, this horrendous event originated with the students of Hope's Peak Academy to serve a reserve department. The students of the reserve department. Maybe that's us. It's a document file based on the format. It looks like it's some kind of report. I scan across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Lore. This horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the reserve department were... About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, this horrendous event originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the... Are they referring to Junko and Mukuro? Did we get confirmation that Junko and Mukuro started the movement? Okay. The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. Is that us? Maybe it's actually us. At first, the dispute was confined to the campus and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of that rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. Okay. It originated with some students of Hope's Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. Okay, so Hope's Peak had two departments, the primary and reserve. The reserve people were unhappy with how they were being treated compared to the primary one, fought the academy, and the dispute was confined to campus, and things escalated. And behind the scenes of the rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Whatever the fuck that means. Eventually, it spread like an infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. Like, that's the part that it loses me. Because it's like, alright, we have some students that are unhappy with management in their local high school, and okay, the world fell apart. That's a big jump. That's a big leap of logic. I need more information. I need to understand this. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. It seemed to have much different purpose. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply a reason to the subversive movement. Nonetheless, the destruction is not chaotic or disorganized. It's both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is a subvert. Okay, so this is when we can stop reading, probably. Therefore, it's a subversive movement full of despair. Hope's Peak Academy became the origin of the incident and was forced to put an end to the long story. As for the students who survived, they were forced to kill each other as a lesson in despair. What does the X mean? Or is it just like a computer thing? This is events of the first game. It's no use, the words are too garbled up to read beyond this point. Well, shit. But what is this? How normal. It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel. Hey, can you react with more gusto? Do you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be, were you the one who created this file? My, what makes you think that? Because it's always the only thing I can think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Riots in various parts of the world. And Hope's Peak Academy getting destroyed? Sounds like something stupid you made up. And? I like that Hajume's like, that's dumb. What's Hope's Peak Reserve Department? I've never heard of that before. Oh, really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the only one who knows about it. Oh, because I'm part of it. What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. Well, we're on the subject of stupid things. That file says something about students who survived. Is that referring to us? Then the rest of that file is... Hold on a second, you guys! Just what the hell have you guys been talking about? It doesn't make any sense! Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words, these are things that truly don't make any sense. See, you can't say something that simple doesn't make any sense. Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survive? I wouldn't know how an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. Alright, that's a good line. It's a good line. It's also a good reaction picture sometimes. Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it. Alright. Were you here the entire time and I just didn't know because I wasn't looking in this direction? Oh, Jack is here. Hi, girl. Somehow it looks like she's fishing things out of the pile of electrical appliances. Chiaki, what happened? Are you looking for something?
Well?
Yeah, I was wondering if there are any game consoles in here. Sometimes all hardware is treated like junk. So that's what you're doing. Alright, so Hajime is a reserve course student, then perhaps that explains why he didn't remember his talent. But, well, I thought that everybody in here was... Then maybe Hajime is the spy. Quote unquote the spy. Which is a possibility because he doesn't remember anything. Maybe he's part of the reserve thing, but everyone else is an actual student of the primary course. But what I instantly thought is that everybody in this game is part of the reserve course. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. If you don't find something, let me know. I'll help you carry it back to your cottage. Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of the previous incident. Oh yeah, yeah. Video games had something to do with the previous murder. So this is the cell phone corner. Well, Monokuma did say Hajime should be the only one to know of the reserve course. That's true. That's true. Looks like they don't get reception, even with all this variety. There might as well be paperweights. Microwave? Why is there a fucking microwave here? Dehydrated would have never used his own microwave. He would probably use the latest kitchen equipment and cook the world's tastiest dishes. With those dishes, would have made a lot of people smile, but that's no longer... yeah, he killed a person. There's a lot of electric appliances in this man's. They're too old. Do they even work? What's here? There's a lot of CRT TVs lined up here. They all look really old. Looks like they're not designed for territorial digital broadcasting. Not that it matters anyway. Looks like TV signal isn't reaching here anyway. What is this? There's so many machines just by looking at them. I have no clue what they're used to. I don't really recommend that section. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't really get it. All the stuff there, it's all machine used for stuff like wiretapping, and recording secret videos. Looks like there's some ancient looking surveillance cameras too. Machines using for recording secret videos? Hey, don't get it twisted. I just have mechanical knowledge of these things. I've never actually used them before, alright? No one said you did. Hey, speaking of surveillance camera, should I use one? We're constantly being videotaped and wiretapped in Monokuma, right? Like, I'm kinda jealous because what does he even see when he's watching Misonia? Fucking god. Shit, damn it, dude, chill! He says he's never used this before. If I let him be, he's the type of person who would eventually use them. Where's the hidden Monokuma that you mentioned? In the window. That's not it, is it? Wait, this is microwave. Oh wait, that's it.
I've been found.
I mean, that was just part of a decoration, but somehow it's a Poncho Monokuma. Kazuichi never stopped, not even for a second. That's his character. He'll never stop going in. Alright.